salute to all the left. We love you all.
Help me identify a beautiful woman I never came across one till I got to Vera. Vera, our mama, made me understand your beauty next to goodness, beauty next to heaven. We hail at the magazine, Store Beauty Magazine. Join Vera Beauty and be a top model. In Vera we believe, so let me tell you now, if you can't beat them, please I beg join them.
Let Vera help us realize our potential. Yeah, yeah, let's show the world that Vera, a place to be. It's real life, salute to all the girls for Vera Foundation. You set for us, anime visibly, achievement, we fly high. I love it. We got them fancy clothes, them fancy shoes. I got my hair fixed, my nails done. Yeah, it's glamorous. We take the chance. It's all we made up. I know he likes it. Flashlights, all we do is freeze. Hands up to all the Veras. Yeah, we make it happen. We do it right. We make it rain. Salute to all the left. We love you all.
Vera told me, young man, you know what, young man? Fashion is life and life is fashion. Follow instruction and be a top designer. When I look at the billboards, all I see is Vera. Vera, all students, top designers. Terry, I salute you, you make us proud. Cheers to the director and whole Vera family. You give us a home and to give us a future.
Let Vera help us realize our potential. Yeah, yeah, let's show the world that Vera, a place to be. It's real life, salute to all the girls for Vera Foundation. You set for us, anime visibly, achievement, we fly high. I love it. We got the fancy clothes, them fancy shoes. I got my hair fixed, my nails done. Yeah, it's glamorous. We take the chance. It's all we made up. I know he likes it. Flashlights, all we do is freeze. Hands up to all the Veras. Yeah, we make it happen. We do it right. We make it rain. Salute to all the left. We love you all.
Akili ni nywele, kila mtu na zake. Be a hairdresser, tunza akili zako. Meet us in Eldoret, we too in Nakuru. Here in Nairobi, we too Mombasa. Hi Mary, the hairstyle is crazy. Is that a Vera flavor? I don't have to ask. We fly to bigger heights. Vera gave me a dream. I love this moment. Vera, my best memory.
Let Vera help us realize our potential. Yeah, yeah, let's show the world that Vera, a place to be. It's real life, salute to all the girls for Vera Foundation. You set for us, anime visibly, achievement, we fly high. I love it. We got them fancy clothes, them fancy shoes. I got my hair fixed, my nails done. Yeah, it's glamorous. We take the chance. It's all we made up. I know he likes it. Flashlights, all we do is freeze. Hands up to all the Veras. Yeah, we make it happen. We do it right. We make it rain. Salute to all the left. We love you all. Let Vera help us realize our potential. Yeah, yeah. Let Vera explain your beauty, your dressings, fashionist. Let Vera help us realize our potential. Yeah, yeah. We got them fancy clothes, them fancy shoes. I got my hair fixed, my nails done. Yeah, it's glamorous. We take the chance. It's all we made up. I know he likes it. Flashlights, all we do is freeze. Hands up to all the Veras. Yeah, we make it happen. We do it right. We make it rain. Salute to all the left. We love you all.
Help me identify a beautiful woman I never came across one till I got to Vera. Vera, our mama, made me understand your beauty next to goodness, beauty next to heaven. We hail like the magazine, store beauty magazine. Join Vera Beauty and be a top model. In Vera we believe, so let me tell you now. If you can't beat them, please I beg join them.
Let Vera help us realize our potential. Yeah, yeah, let's show the world that Vera, a place to be. It's real life, serving to all the girls. For Vera Foundation, you serve for us, anime makes they bleed. Achievement, we fly high. I love this. We got them fancy clothes, them fancy shoes. I got my hair fixed, my nails done. Yeah, it's glamorous. We take the chance. It's all we made up. I know he likes it. Flashlights, all we do is freeze. Hands up to all the Veras. Yeah, we make it happen. We do it right. We make it rain. Solid to all the left. We love you all.
Vera told me, young man, you know what, young man? Fashion is life and life is fashion. Follow instruction and be a top designer. When I look at the billboards, all I see is Vera. Vera, all students, top designers. Terry, I salute you, you make us proud. Cheers to the director and whole Vera family. You give us a home and to give us a future.
Let Vera help us realize our potential. Yeah, yeah, let's show the world that Vera, a place to be. It's real life, solid to all the girls. For Vera Foundation, you serve for us, anime makes they bleed. Achievement, we fly high. I love this. We got them fancy clothes, them fancy shoes. I got my hair fixed, my nails done. Yeah, it's glamorous. We take the chance. It's what we made up. I know he likes it. Flashlights, all we do is freeze. Hands up to all the Veras. Yeah, we make it happen. We do it right. We make it rain. Solid to all the left. We love you all.
Akili ni nywele, kila mtu na zake. Be a hairdresser, tunza akili zako. Meet us in Eldoret, we too in Nakuru. Here in Nairobi, we too Mombasa. Hi Mary, the hairstyle is crazy. Is that a Vera flavor? I don't have to ask. We fly to bigger heights. Vera gave me a dream. I love this moment. Vera, my best memory.
Let Vera help us realize our potential. Yeah, yeah, let's show the world that Vera, a place to be. It's real life, solid to all the girls. For Vera Foundation, you serve for us, anime makes they bleed. Achievement, we fly high. I love this. We got them fancy clothes, them fancy shoes. I got my hair fixed, my nails done. Yeah, it's glamorous. We take the chance. It's all we made up. I know he likes it. Flashlights, all we do is freeze. Hands up to all the Veras. Yeah, we make it happen. We do it right. We make it rain. Solid to all the left. We love you all. Let Vera help us realize our potential. Yeah, yeah. Let Vera explain your beauty, your dressing, fashionist. Let Vera help us realize our potential. Yeah, yeah. We got them fancy clothes, them fancy shoes. I got my hair fixed, my nails done. Yeah, it's glamorous. We take the chance. It's all we made up. I know he likes it. Flashlights, all we do is freeze. Hands up to all the Veras. Yeah, we make it happen. We do it right. We make it rain. Solid to all the left. We love you all.
Help me identify a beautiful woman. I never came across one till I got to Vera. Vera, our mama, made me understand. Your beauty next to goldness, beauty next to heaven. We hail like the magazine, store beauty magazine. Join Vera Beauty and be a top model. In Vera we believe, so let me tell you now. If you can't beat them, please I beg join them.
Let Vera help us realize our potential. Yeah, yeah,
told me, young man, you know what, young man? Fashion is life and life is fashion. Follow instruction and be a top designer. When I look at the billboards, all I see is Vera. Vera, all students, top designers. Terry, I salute you, you make us proud. Cheers to the director and whole Vera family. You give us a home and to give us a future.
Let Vera help us realize our potential. Let Vera explain your beauty, your dresses, fashionista. Let Vera help us realize our potential. Yeah, yeah. We got them fancy clothes, them fancy shoes. I got my hair fixed, my nails done. Yeah, it's glamorous. We take the chance. It's all we made up. I know he likes it. Flashlights, all we do is freeze. Hands up to all the Veras. Yeah, we make it happen. We do it right. We make it rain. Solo to all the left. We love you all.
Help me identify a beautiful woman. I never came across one till I got to Vera. Vera, our mama, made me understand your beauty next to goodness, beauty next to heaven. We hail at the magazine, store beauty magazine. Join Vera Beauty and be a top model. In Vera we believe, so let me tell you now. If you can't beat them, please I beg join them.
Let Vera help us realize our potential. Yeah, yeah, let's show the world that Vera, a place to be. It's real life, salute to all the girls of Vera Foundation. You stand for us, anime makes the beat.
Before that, we break the table nicely. The end. We are using this fabric and the edge is not well done. You use the pinking shears. This side flat. You can drape it like that, drop it down. You can drape it that way, that is one way. You can fold it into two. Then drop it, that makes it a bit smaller. You can even make it more smaller depending on the effect that you want. When it becomes that small, you can either drape it this way or you can make it as a runner that falls this way. Our fabric is a bit small, so if let's say you have a larger fabric, you let it drape down, but it should not go more than 13 inches from here going lower, because our fabric is small. What you can do is create a design. Probably be creative. You can try to create a design here. Neatly with it. There, make sure the corners of your design here zinapelekana. Then that has pulled so much on that side. Check for it to be exactly like mine on this side. The pull this way is too long. Make it shorter, then it will come to this. Just pull it like this. See? This way. Yeah. So that is also another way that you can do. If you don't want to do that, you can fold it into a square. You can have a square piece of fabric. We want to create a diamond on the table. You can create the diamond. Ensure that it looks neat. Create the diamond. If there is a problem with this edge, probably you will fold it in so that it's not seen. You fold the one that is bulging out in neatly. So you can use it decorative. So you can also make that, and you can also be creative, as creative as you wish. So I don't know, which one do you want to have use for the particular setting with the straight one, the across? Then you can decide on what you want to use. For your centerpiece, you can use a vase. You can use a centerpiece like this with stones. And you can also do marbles. You can do the water expandable marbles, or you can do the normal marbles that let's make a bano. By the way, I told you that. You can do the marbles, bano, different colors. Also that works well in the vases. So for this particular one, we are doing European setting. We use that vase. Fine. So we are doing the European setting. As you can all check from what I sent you. As you can all check from what I sent you, please go to your European setting. Then before even we start our setup, we need to do our table napkins. There are different various ways you can do your napkins. I'm going to show you one of the methods. So everyone with their napkin. From the back, normally the napkins don't have right wrong side unless it has a print, but this one of ours doesn't have a right and wrong side. So you fold like 3/4 way, not half. Half is, let me see, to get the center. Yeah, then fold it halfway. No, past halfway, past the halfway mark a bit. Press down so that at least you get that past the halfway mark, yeah, that way. Then you fold up like 1 to 1.5 inches. And this fold, especially the upper fold, depends on how you would want your final look to look. Jackie, that is too big. I've said 1 inch or 1.5. You see, it's a bit smaller. Yeah, Marceline, you've got it. Priska, it's slightly big. Make it a bit smaller. Just leave that one is also a bit big. Make it a bit smaller. Yeah, that way, Celestine. Yeah, that way. Then now, and when you're doing this, if you have all the time, you can even go pressing with an iron box, because the fabric has a lot of starch. It will press and press kabisa. So once I've done that, I turn to my other side, making sure I don't lose my curves. You can use your nails because you don't have an iron box here. And sometimes you need to do so many napkins, you cannot go ironing. Yeah, that way. So we've turned on the other side. Then you need to know your center mark. So you make it halfway so that you get your center. Alafu unaangalia na macho where your center is. Like my center is here. So you've known your center, return it to the position, the initial position. Then you will fold quarter way. You see? My center mark is here, so I fold quarter, then I fold it to the halfway mark. So I've folded it twice. Yes. Then to the halfway mark. Actually zinafaa kutoshana. Where is your halfway mark? Here. So unafanya hivi. You are left-handed? Huh? You're working like a left-handed. That way. The other side also do the same. you fold quarter way, Marceline, then you fold again. You see, I'm trying to press as I go. All of us, are we all here? I'm pressing so that now it sits well. You see, Joanne's fabric doesn't really need any pressing, but all our other fabrics will need the pressing. Who has finished? That it's hot. Press on both sides. Yeah, they should meet. Yeah, that's correct. Joanne, that's correct. So you're through. So we will place our napkins aside. It depends on the type of setting you're doing. You can use this side to have your two forks, your two different types of forks together. You can use this side to have your fork and your spoon. It depends on which arrangement and where you're placing your napkin. So you can even do your two forks still on this side. You can do your tablespoons and the teaspoon on that side also. We have different types of cutlery. We have our dessert. We have our dessert fork and our dinner fork. Our dinner fork is a bit larger and our dessert fork is a little smaller. So the dinner fork is usually more larger than the dessert fork. Then we have our butter knife. Then we have our teaspoon, have our soup spoon or tablespoon. Yeah, so these are exactly what we are going to use when you come to our cutlery. Then we have our water glass and we have our wine glass. So this is our dinner plate, this is our salad plate, and this is our side plate. This is the salad plate, this is the side plate, and this is our dinner plate. Then normally, today we don't have that. We have what we call the charger plates that we put under. They are decorative plates. If you have, you can use them, but we don't have them today. This is our soup bowl, and I think with that we have finished. This is our wine glass and our water glass. Then this is a flower vase. Then from there now, it depends on which type of arrangement you want to do. So today we are doing our European arrangement. And if you check from what I had given you, from what I had sent, kila mtu hapo kwa European, the European, you will see on the European, according to which side of the table you are at, on your right hand side we have what? 2 butter knives, 1 tablespoon and 1 teaspoon. So can each and every person do that? How many are we? We are 4. Go on that side. We are 7. Okay, so she's going to do together. We are going to do together with her. So I want everyone to set just as it is there, the European. Here we have our cutlery here. On your right hand side, so we start with our right hand side. You are not setting, but you need 2 spoons, 2 knives. Everyone has 2 knives. up first. Just have them on your right hand side. Have them on your right hand side. Then we need our dinner plate for the European. Everyone to get a dinner plate. I need 6. Then have a salad plate. Everyone to have a salad plate. And everyone to get a side plate. Give us one. Oh, we have one. Okay, so you have that with you. Then I need you to get your dinner fork and your dessert fork. Dinner fork, the big one. Dessert fork, sorry. Dinner fork, dessert fork. The dinner and the dessert fork, put them on your left hand side. So, then from there, the next thing is we need another butter knife and another fork. Another butter knife and another fork. And on that fork, please use the smaller forks. The dessert forks, use the dessert forks for that. So the dessert fork. Place them mbele yako. Place those ones in front of you. Check on the photo. Place them in front of you. Don't bother about the arranging. We are coming to arrange. Then I need another butter knife. I'm going to get another butter knife. Are they enough? Everyone to get another butter knife. And that butter knife that you're getting, place your side plate on your left hand side on top of those forks with the butter knife on it. Your left hand side. So on your left hand side. Left hand side. Okay, now we want to arrange. Sasa tunataka kuarrange. Okay, sorry. Oh, they are the wine glasses. So I told you the way we are interpreting that photo. The bigger circles are our water glasses. The smaller circles are our wine glasses. So everyone needs 2 water glasses. Can everyone get 2 water glasses? Add more glasses. 2 water glasses and 2 wine glasses. Can everyone have 2 wine glasses and 2 water glasses? Then please remove the soup bowls. We are not having a soup bowl in this setup. So the soup bowl, you can put them behind you. And what you need to understand are that all the glasses sit on our right hand side. All the glasses must sit on our right hand side. Okay. Now I want us to arrange. So, first, what you start with are your plates. When you are arranging your plates, you have to make sure they are not so far away from the edge of the table and they are not at the edge of the table, because remember you are arranging for guests who are just supposed to come, sit and enjoy their meal. Sio waanze kusukuma ma plates wakisongesha sawa sawa. So your plate should be like 2 inches or 2.5 inches from the edge. 2 inches or 2.5 inches from the edge. Then from there, now first, if you look at that photo, we have our dinner plate, then we have our salad plate on top. If we had a charger, we would have done the charger under. Fine. So that is what I arrange first, because this will be the basis of where every other thing now comes in. Where my plate sits, it will determine where my glasses will determine where my cutlery will be. Then we go to your right hand side, arrange the 2 knives. Check on how the knives are placed. The cutting side faces, it's the knives are on your right hand side, the cutting side faces your left. So you arrange that. Remember to arrange them in such a way that nikitaka kukula I will not struggle. Usiziweke zimeshikana, ziweke venye if I need the knife to do something I just pick and use it. There is a space for me to pick and use it. Then from there I'll take my tablespoon, then my teaspoon. Remember, when you're at the edge, when you're arranging this person who is at the edge, you also need to leave space, like 3, almost 4 to 5 inches, because if you put this here, it's very easy. If I'm going to pick it, it might fall down. So don't go so close to the edge, especially with the cutlery. Then now we come to our dinner fork and our dessert fork on our left hand side. On our left hand side, arrange that one the way it is on the photo. The dinner fork is the bigger fork. No, it's necessarily, yeah, it's okay, fine. Don't bring it too close, not too far from the spoon, not too far from the plate, and not too close to the plate. That way. So everyone has done that. Then we come to my front part, hapo juu. I need a butter. I need a side plate with a butter knife. I need a side plate with a butter knife. Now, where you will place your side plate will tell you if you had placed your forks correctly. Because if you had come 2-way up, then this one will go 2-way up. So zinafaa kupelekana, and then now you have that. Sawa. Then now I come here and have my other knife here. This should go a bit, ni kama inatoka nje kidogo. Yeah, because it needs to give space for this and for this also, yeah. So I'll do that, and my fork also here, my butter knife and my fork, crisscrossing, yeah. Check the butter knife, the pointed part, not this finished part. This pointed part should be on your left hand side. Is it on your left? Okay, then the fork goes the other way round. So I've already set up that. So what I'm remaining with are my glasses. Check on that photo. First we have our water glasses, our 2 water glasses there. Then I have a wine glass here, and when you have 2 wine glasses, as you can remember yesterday when I was saying, one is for white wine and the other one is for red wine. So you place your one wine glass there and the other one just slightly you make sure there is a water glass in between there. Naona hii inakuja karibu na water glass kidogo. Then this one can be here. So can we remove every other thing that we are not using? Yeah, I'm coming to the napkin. That's why I want us to remove whatever is not being used on that table. This way, doesn't really matter. You can do that. If you don't want to do that, now there is where now you can start playing around with your napkin. You can pick and place it. If you decide to use this side, you can place it there. But remember, if I'm using my napkin as decorative, then it means I need to have another napkin here. Sawa. Because when my guest comes and sits, they need a napkin to cover themselves before they even start doing whatever they wanted to do on that table. Sawa. So if I use this for decorative, then I'll need another napkin. Probably I can do a plain white here, and then I do my decorative one here. Or because of the gold here, I can do a gold one here, and then the decorative in checked. That is now where creativity now comes in. Sawa. So you can decide to put that way, or here we have 4. So basically I cannot use the way I've done my napkin, I cannot use it on this side, but I can use it here. You see, can still use it here, that way. No, sorry, this way. Then, why have I changed? Because if I place this inside, then it means my guest will have to hold this with their hands, and maybe their hands are not clean. So what you do is, the place that is going to be used is what goes inside, and where you're supposed to hold is what comes up. The same with the fork. Tuko pamoja?